Well, hello everyone. How are you doing? Hello and welcome to another week of KBBU Behind the Scenes. Hey, hey, welcome, welcome. We are so excited that you are here. Thank you for joining us. Listen, if you don't know me or the team of KBBU by now, let me explain who we are. I'm Michelle Green. I'm the founder of Kingdom Builders Business University, and we are a university that offers entrepreneurship, advice, mentorship, coaching. We have online courses in the areas of a associate certification, a bachelor certification, and a VIP master certification. So if you are doing business and you don't want to do business by yourself, or if you are a business owner and you are doing business with a few employees or a few independent contractors, or you got some people on your team, but you just kind of have problems with guidance and understanding exactly what you need to do first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Listen, we have put together a curriculum of all times. We have been in business over 30 plus years. And now, if I add in all of the coaches here, Mr. Preston, Dr. Tina, Dr. Mary, Coach Doris, Coach Sharday, Coach Yoshi, if we add in all of our coaches and the experience that they have had as business owners, it would be over 100 plus years of experience here. So listen, we don't just tell you anything. We don't just look it up on YouTube. We don't just look up the information in Chat GPT. What we do is come from real life experience. As Dr. Mary would say if she were here, this is not in theory. This is in real life. We are the authentic business university that teaches you real time, hands on, walking you through every and anything that you relate to your business and your personal life as well as your business life. So, thank you for watching. Make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button now at kb.michellegreen everywhere. And don't forget to like, share, and set your notifications so you never ever forget another episode of when we go live. Listen, so say hello, Preston. Say hello.
Hello, Preston. Wait, that ain't what she meant. Hey, y'all.
He's back, y'all. He is back. Thank you, Preston, for bringing in the laughs. So, tonight we are going to talk about, are you ready for the blessing? When we talk about a blessing, now, some of you may not know the term blessing, exactly what it means. But when we say blessing, we're talking about, are you ready to receive what you've been dreaming of? Are you ready to accept success in a level that you have never even completely imagined for your own life? Are you ready to receive what God is getting ready to bring into your life? So, when we think about being ready and having the opportunity to really dive deep into, are you being ready for that blessing? Are you actually ready to receive? Then what comes to mind in my mind is no, most people are not. They say they ready, Preston, but they ain't ready. How you feel about this matter? How you feel about this topic, Preston? Let's hear from you.
Now, you know when I crack a smile, I'm going to come with a zinger. People mistake being prepared with being ready.
Ooh, let's elaborate. I like that.
Okay. You can prepare. I'm gonna give you. You can prepare for a foot race, and then you can prepare for your eventual salvation. I'm gonna elaborate on both. You can exercise, you can eat right, you can even practice. But are you ready when that starter fire, when that referee fires starter pistol? Are you ready to come out of the blocks? Are you ready to run with your
Ooh,
salvation? You can pray, you can
ooh.
fast, you can repent, but are you ready to face? You know, are you ready to stand and face judgment? That's what I'm getting at. You can
Oh,
prepare all day. You can know
okay.
every scripture in the Bible, right? You can be the first one to Sunday school and the last one to lock the church up. But are you ready when the moment is upon you? That's preparation and readiness. What are you going to do when it's your time? Regardless of what you do, what are you going to do? right?
Oh, I like that. So you gave one example physically, because we do a lot of talk about we are ready to run the marathon. We're ready to go at the highest training level that we possibly could get to with a trainer or with a professional, especially when we think that, okay, well, my way is a better way to do it. I can just do it by myself. I ain't got to worry about, I can get this on my own type of mentality, as we talked about last week, being the solopreneur and how that looks. And that's not a good idea, by the way. Go back and watch the previous video. But anywho, the point is that you mentioned something that is so intricately detailed around we prepare, but we're not really ready.
Can I add one more,
Good.
Michelle? Can I add one more to just bring it?
Sure,
This
absolutely.
happened to me. Unfortunately, my aunt passed away, so I had to prepare to go to her homegoing service. Packed my bag,
I'm sorry to hear
got
that.
myself together, but I wasn't ready. You know why? When it was day for the service, I left my suit pants here in South Carolina, and I was in Arkansas.
Oh my God.
So, real world prepared and being ready. Right?
Woo,
I
that's
was able
so
to I was
good.
able to overcome that obstacle, and that's a lead in. You have to be able to overcome whatever readiness level you're at. You got to build. You got to be able to work through it. You just can't just hit a brick wall and stop. You got to go over, around it, or through it. But you got to get to it. But yeah,
Woo,
I'm getting
Simmons.
ready. Got my stuff laid out, and I was like, hey. Where my pants, right? I went, looked in the car, looked all over the place. I called home like, hey, is there a pair of gray pants? Yeah, they hang right here. Thank you. Now you hung the phone up. So yeah,
That's
that's my
not
real
funny,
world
Preston. It's not.
example.
It's not funny, but it
It
is.
was funny. I laughed at it too. I was like, wow. I had my pretty hat and everything. No
Oh
pants.
man, I'm sorry about that, and I'm sorry to hear about your aunt
We
again.
made it happen. We made it happen. We sent her home in style. We sent her home in grace. It was a lovely service. But
That's
that's my
good.
prepared and readiness moment for all the real world to hear. All right. I'm just not here. Like Michelle said, we're not using chat GPT and we're not reading off a slide or a check sheet. This is us. Talk
That's
coming to you
right.
directly. All right.
This authenticity.
And
This
you think we wild on
authenticity.
video, you wait till you see us in person. Come to this health and
What?
this wealth and knowledge summit we about to have. Yeah, you need to come on, show up. You'll
Yes.
really see what's going
We'll
on.
tell them about the party at the end. Okay. We're gonna tell them about the party at the end, at the end, at the end. So y'all stick around to the end so y'all can hear about our party, because we want to make sure that you get your tickets, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So back to our topic. So I love the way you broke that down, Preston. That is brilliance. Like, for real. I never even thought about it like that. We do prepare all the time, but we are not necessarily ready to receive the blessing, or even if it's something that is hard for us to deal with, like the death. I know that I prepared for my mom when she passed away. I prepared the funeral. I prepared the obituary. I prepared the gravesite. I prepared this and that. But I was not ready to go to that funeral. Like, literally, I broke down completely. I was not ready. So we really can be prepared and not be ready. So I want to ask you the question: are you ready to receive the blessing? Are you really ready to receive what God has for you? Are you ready for that dream to actually come true? Are you ready for that husband or that wife? Are you ready for those kids? Are you ready for this business? Are you ready to actually receive what it is that you have been praying about? Well, one of the things that, just like Preston is talking about, when I think about are you ready for the blessing, the first thing that comes to mind is capacity before increase. So when we're talking about this blessing, right? A blessing will expose your preparation. And what do I mean by that? Just like he just said, if you prepare, you can prepare. But when the blessing actually comes, like for example, when we have our party on October the 11th, and there's 350 plus people that are coming and busting at the seams of this event that we are having for our clients and our students, are you going to be prepared to receive a load of new clients. And if you are not prepared, what's going to happen is the capacity of the new people that are coming into your organization as a client is going to show proof that you did not have the capacity to receive your blessing. So you will not be ready. So you can say you're prepared, but really, are you prepared and are you ready to receive? So we can get prepared all day long. The blessing will always expose, it will always expose the preparation. So it will show us up to see that we weren't really prepared in the first place. We just thought we was prepared because we was doing this and doing that and we was busy doing stuff, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we were ready to receive. Come on, Preston, what you got to say on that?
Harken back
Man,
to my let me harken back to my military catchphrases and cool slogans. We always said that no good plan will ever survive first contact. All right.
all
That
right.
means you can prepare, you can practice, you can drill all day. And when the rubber meets the road, then what? It all look good on paper. That's another good one too. Everything look good on paper. And then my world champion Mike Tyson, he said everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. All right.
That means they weren't ready all over again,
Yeah,
right?
everybody got a good plan to that first time they get punched in the mouth. Then it's like,
Oh
oh,
my
gotta
goodness. You
retool
are,
this one, gotta revamp.
it's kind of like when you say that you prepared to go for a fight. Remember when we was kids back in the day when people settled their differences through fighting? Okay, and you prepare for the fight. Somebody say fight at 3 o'clock right after school. Everybody go to the playground or whatever. And then we go and we prepare, we done practice and everything, and then we just get punched in the mouth. And we like,
Yeah,
what
right.
happened?
Right
Like,
around
what happened?
2:55, you start second guessing. Do I really want to do this?
Well, that's
Was I
how our
really that
business
mad?
That's how our business is set up. It's set up the same way. So we got to understand that even though you may think that you are prepared, I want you to think about 100 times what you think you don't prepare for. And then you might be ready. So when I say 100 times, so if you were supposed to, let's say by going into a particular event, maybe you thought that you would get maybe about 200 plus clientele base added to your company, then I want you to think about 10 times that. What if you got 2,000? What if you got 2,000 new clients? Would you be able to have the capacity to increase your business and be ready to handle the blessing that came to you?
Here's
So
a good one, Michelle.
how do you do that? How do you
Pe-
do that?
Do
Go
people ever
ahead,
prepare?
Preston.
Do people ever prepare to ask for help?
Well, that's exactly where I'm going, Preston. People don't prepare to ask for help, but people also, Preston, they don't have systems in place in order for their business to flourish. They don't have the proper structure of their organization or even in their family so that they can be ready for the blessing. You know, one of the things that happened after my mom passed is that there was a bit of an inheritance. So when you think of it from a personal or a business aspect, when I walked into the inheritance, I inherited a home, I inherited a vehicle, I inherited everything that was in her home, I inherited some cash. So when it comes to the inheritance, which is the blessing, are you really ready? Do you have what it takes to hold that blessing? Or are you fooling yourself? See, if you don't have structures in place, if you don't have foundational principles in your mind mentally, and if you don't have physical things in place, like investments or systems, like actual systems that you can put your clientele information in so that you can keep your business operating, then you will lose at the ability to maintain the blessing. See, you got to have the capacity before the increase. You got to prepare before the increase happens, before all of the people come, before all of the blessings, the dreams, the ideas, the inheritance, before everything happens, you got to be in the right position to be prepared. You cannot walk around here thinking that, oh, well, I ain't got to do too much. I ain't got to do nothing extra. I don't have to go over and beyond. I just got to do the bare minimum. How many of us are out here doing the bare minimum and thinking that we have the capacity to receive the blessing? We ain't got the capacity. What's going to happen is the people are going to come, people slipping through the cracks, people are falling by the wayside. And I'm not meaning that, they're passing away or anything, but I'm just saying as a business owner, if you got an extra 2,000 people, how will you manage those folks? How are they going to come through the systems of your organization? Do you even have one? Do you have some type of management system that you know from the end to the beginning and in the middle what it is that every single person would go through? And will it be the same process? Will it be the same structure? Or are you going to give some people a little bit more or a little bit less than what you gave the next person? Now, that's not fair. That's not the way that business is supposed to operate. But I can tell you hands down that when people receive a large increase, 9 times out of 10, they don't have the capacity because they ain't got the systems.
Their cup running over, and all they're doing is making a mess on the floor.
Oh, come on, Preston. The cup runneth over, but
All
and
they're
you
doing is
got
making a
the
puddle.
blessing, but now you making a mess all around you. When it was
Mm-mm.
supposed to be that the cup runneth over and the excess that you have could be a blessing to somebody else. But it can't be a blessing to somebody else because it's slipping through your hands. It's going through the cracks because you don't have the proper structure in place to hold everything that you were supposed to receive and to be able to put it in order, manage it, align it, to be able to do what it is that it was supposed to do as a business owner. Y'all, we gotta stop wasting the blessing. We got to stop receiving all of this that we've been thinking about, we've been asking God for, all of the stuff that we think that we are supposed to have, and we don't have the ability to manage it at all. We don't have the mindset, much less the money, because we ain't even position ourselves because we thought that if we just made a little bit more than what we made on that job, that was enough. No, we need to have a sense of urgency to understand to receive the capacity of the increase. We gotta make way more money than we thought we had to make. That means that you're gonna have to go back and you're gonna have to think about, am I doing everything that I possibly can do to earn a living? Am I working the job? Am I working the business? Am I doing all that I can to bring in every source of income that's possibly possible? Will I be prepared like I was to be able to take on my mom's home and her car and her things and be able to manage and maintain it? Would you be in the position that if in the event that someone were to pass away that you were dependent on their income, would you still be able to live the way you was living before they even left this earth? Would you still be able to keep going? Do you have the capacity to receive the blessing when God says yes instead of wait? Do you have the ability to receive the increase when the whole large lump sum comes at one time? Or are you going to waste it because you didn't learn any skills on management? Ooh, come on, Preston. Come on, Preston. You got
You in
something. You
the
got something.
you in the zone. You in the zone. A lot of preparation and readiness. People, they prepare to receive, but they don't prepare to work for it.
Woo! You say
They
they prepare to
prepare,
receive, but they don't prepare to work for it.
yeah, they don't prepare to work for it.
Ouch.
Or their scope is limited. Like you say, they want to get just enough to get from where they're going, not realizing that when like you doing, not realizing that just enough they think gonna get is gonna do just like this before they realize it, and
Exactly.
you gotta get your plans. Your plans have to be fluid. Like, I mean, let me take them back to. We're gonna take y'all back to the '90s, back when I was in high school and we was learning Pascal. We had this certain code that we use called a Boolean expression. If, then, and else. If the certain criteria was met, then this operation would happen. Or else this would happen. That's the kind of mindset you gotta have. If you plan for this level and it comes to bear, you're good. Or else, or else. Everybody gets to the if and then they don't go to the else side, right? They don't
Right.
plan. They don't plan for it. And it's like, don't always be doom and gloom. Plan for increase. Don't plan for failure. Plan for success, just like you plan for failure, right? Plan for that increase. Plan for them to plan to talk to 2 people, end up talking to 200, right? Plan for that.
There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Plan for that. Prepare. That's the
Yes.
preparedness. If you prepare in that mindset, then your readiness will reflect, right? If you came in wanting to talk to 20 people, but you prepared to talk to 2,000, but 700 of them show up, you were ready for it. All right.
There we go.
If you planned to make an extra $200 and you messed around and made an extra $2,000, you were ready for it, right?
Exactly.
Yes,
And
it's
what
the
you
readiness, the preparedness and the readiness. They go hand in hand. They're not the same thing. That's the other thing. There are 2 different mindsets: your preparation and your readiness. Okay, like when you jump rope, you prepared to jump rope, but you got to get ready. You got to rock back and forth when they jump on especially those double dutch. Because if you just walking
yes.
at haphazard and them ropes start hitting you upside your head, yeah, you wasn't ready. But
So
see, what do? You start over. You back out. You realize what you did wrong and what you could do to get right, and you start over. See, it's this thing is full circle. You're
it
not
is.
just gonna fall on your face and just lay there. You're gonna get up. Ain't nobody talk with their face all in the dirt like that. No, you gotta get up, right? Dust yourself off, you know.
Yes.
And then if what they say, if it hurts when you do that, stop doing that. Do something
Stop
different.
it.
Yes.
Change. Do something different. And let's
Mm-hmm.
talk about this character over cash flow. Character over cash flow to be ready for the blessing. When you talk about character over cash flow, what does your character look like? Are you just about the money? Are you just in it for the money? And if you are just in it for the money, then guess what? Let me tell you a little secret about being a business owner. Let me tell you a little secret about even your personal life and the reason why money is not flowing to you. Because character exceeds cash flow. Character. What is your character like? Are you a kind person? Are you obedient? Do you follow instructions? Are you a person who can listen and execute? Are you a person who has an ego all the time, an attitude, you nasty, you rude, you got all kind of stuff where people just don't want to be around you as a business owner? Do you handle your clientele a certain way? See, you ain't ready for the blessing because the blessing follows the right character. So, what is your character like? Or you didn't think that that mattered? Look around at all of the people in the earth, especially let's take note of the people who are the wealthiest. The wealthiest person is going to maintain keeping their cash flow and increasing or multiplying that cash flow on every single tier that they are blessed in. So when I say they are increasing in every tier, don't y'all know that it's levels to this thing? It's levels of increase. It's levels of the blessing. Once you reach one blessing, God will multiply a whole nother blessing. And we're not talking about addition, we're talking about multiplication. That's the thing that I don't think that we really understand, Preston, is that when we talk about a blessing is not added. A blessing is multiplied. It is multiple. So that's why you got to be prepared for the blessing. You got to understand that your character has to be right to receive more. So when you have a good character, when you're grateful, when you're kind, when you're gentle and not rude and nasty and mean, when you are really taking the time to get to know your clients and work with your employees, work with your independent contractors, then the character is going to precede the cash flow. It's going to be over the cash flow. So now you got the character goes with the money. But have you ever seen a person who had money and they just had a nasty character?
Ooh,
You just
Michelle.
been like, go ahead, Preston. I know you have.
Seen too many of them. Seen too many of them. See, what people fail to realize is that you're either gonna show how much character you have, how much of a character that you are. All right.
Say that again, Preston. Say it again,
Yes.
man.
And I'm gonna let me take y'all. See, I was paying attention in school. I'm gonna take y'all back to history. Abraham Lincoln said, "If you want to see a true testament of a man's character, give them power."
That's
Right?
it.
We see
That
that
is
in the
the
real.
truth.
We see that in the world today. The government, the whole nine. Right? But you will definitely get a better understanding of who you're dealing with when you put certain people in positions of authority. It will just
Ooh.
come out. All
Woo.
right.
People say
Yes.
money would change you.
Yes,
People
it
say
will.
that, but the truth is that money didn't change the person. The person was already like that inside.
I'm
The
gonna give it
money
to y'all.
didn't.
Give it to y'all 100. It's a whole lot of things I would do different if I had more money. Not in a bad
Exactly.
way, in a truthful way.
In a
To
truthful,
y'all, straight to your
kind way.
face. It's a whole lot I would do different. And what I'm doing is I'm sitting here. I talked to Michelle about it earlier. I'm generating the effort and the I'm generating the process I need to get more money, not to do nothing foolish. First off, it's a comfort level, right? I'm okay,
Right.
but I need
Right.
to be more comfortable. And I'm not just going to be satiated or satisfied when I hit another level, the first level. I'm calling it the first level because there's many there's levels to this, like she said earlier. So that's what's going on right now behind the scenes. Hence the KBBU behind the scenes. That's what we do behind the scenes. We ain't plotting and planning. We strategizing,
That
and
part.
then we prioritizing. All right, and we
Yes.
ready and willing to share it all. But you got to be willing to prepare yourself, and you got to be ready when we come with what we're coming with. See, it all goes full
Right.
circle. The preparedness and the readiness. Character, like Michelle just said, character is also an aspect in everything we're talking about. So if you come in here trying to be
Yes.
a comic book character, it might not work out too good for you. All right. So yeah.
Listen. And let's talk about the fact that when we look at character over cash flow, what is your ego building? What is your ego building? Are you building off of an ego? When I say an ego, are you prideful? Is the reason why you want the cash flow and you want the business to increase and you want this blessing and this inheritance? Is it just because you want to show off your ego? Maybe you have the kind of mindset that, oh, I just want to prove to people that I am somebody. I want to prove to people that I am somebody that's wealthy. I got money. I can handle buying this and doing that. I can do this just like somebody that's making $1 billion. Is that the only reason that your
They,
character is doing what it's doing?
they better be careful, Michelle, because rich and broke are both a status. They
Yes,
better
it
be
is.
careful.
And
All
just
right.
like you go
And
up, you can
yeah,
come down.
and both of those statuses are character driven. This is a good one tonight, Michelle. Everything just
Yes.
ties in, right?
Yes, it
Your
does.
your character can and will determine your status in life. Okay. You can say the
Hey,
right thing or the wrong thing at the right or the wrong time. And that right there is that's just the path that you be on. You can always deviate from that path, but why start down that path in the first place, right?
Right.
Prepare yourself and be ready. Prepare your character,
Woo!
right? Prepare your mindset. Prepare your heart. All the rest of it will follow, right? He said,
Come on now.
yeah.
Prepare your character. I love it. I love it. Prepare your character before you prepare your cash flow. Come on, somebody. What? Come on, somebody. We on fire tonight, Preston. We on fire. That's what I'm
Oh
talking
yeah.
about. So are you ready for this blessing? Are you ready to receive? Are you ready for the inheritance? Can you handle it? Can your character handle it? Can your capacity, do you have the capacity to handle it? Many of us don't even have the capacity. We just out here just doing stuff. And we don't even have the right mindset in our character to receive it. Because if you are one of them people pleasing type of folk, or you're one of them jealous folks, you just only doing what you're doing because you want somebody else to see that you can do it better, then you better go check yourself before you wreck yourself. Ain't that what the song used to say, Preston? Check yourself
Exactly.
before you wreck yourself. Check
Uh-huh.
yourself before you wreck yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because I'm trying to tell you that literally you will run into a block wall if you don't have the right character while you trying to focus on building a business, or you're trying to focus on getting that blessing, that inheritance, that thing that you've been dreaming about. It's coming. It is going to be here. And this is the time for you to receive, but are you ready? So please ask yourself before you wreck yourself that you gotta be ready. You gotta have the capacity, you gotta have the money, and you gotta have the character. You gotta have all three. You cannot go without one or the other. You can't just be prepared, you gotta be ready. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. See, we be dropping them nuggets here at KBBU behind the scenes and in the associate certifications, the bachelor certification, as well as the VIP master certification. So if you are looking for a mentor, a coach, if you're looking for somebody to help you in business, you need to be a part of the KBBU team. You need to be a part of the KBBU family. You need to be in here where you can get in. I'm trying to tell you right now, ain't that right, Preston?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, you got to get connected. So you see the website down below. Go to www.kbbulllc.com. But right now, we are not doing our bachelor's certification or our VIP master certification. The only thing that's available is the associate's certification, which means that you only have the option right now to come in and do one-on-one private strategy sessions. Didn't Preston tell you that we strategize here at KBBU? So as we are strategizing, what we do is we will get you in a one-on-one where we're virtually talking about your business, helping you get that whole business together so that you can be prepared, but also ready to receive, having the ability to take on the capacity, having the ability to make the income and know what to do with the money. And in addition to that, have the systems that are necessary for you to actually operate that business even in your absence. That's what we do here at KBBU. So stop messing around with your life, because I'm trying to tell you that in the future, that opportunity that's knocking right now might not be there. And speaking of opportunity, let's tell them about the party, Preston.
Party time. Oh yeah.
Party time! Get your party on. So, if you haven't heard by now, we are having a party. This party is the party of all times. You do not want to miss this party. This party is going to be on October the 11th at 11 to 7. I was gonna say 7, but it's not 7, it's 6. Okay, so 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Saluda Shows River Center right here in Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, let's have a party. So you might be thinking like, what in the world is she talking about? What is this party? Listen, you are invited to the party. Why are you invited? Because if you are connected to the KBBU family, if you are connected to the credit repair family that we also have, as with Michelle Green, if you are connected to the Community Development Center, which is our nonprofit organization, or if you're connected to me as a financial advisor, listen, you are going to be celebrated. And we are doing this not just from the KBBU side, the KB Kingdom Builder side at all, but we are also connecting with one of our coaches, Dr. Tina J. Ramsey, and I are connecting together to do the party of a lifetime. When I say part of a lifetime, honey, let me tell you. Ain't no party like a KBBU party. So a KBBU party is where you need to be. Okay, so CTR Media Network, CTR Homeschooling, and CTR Cares is going to be in the house. We have decided to collaborate as well as all of the KBBU team, the KBBU coaches, and everybody. We're coming together to bring to you an event that you cannot miss. Let me tell you something about this party. We are going to be having a party with music because you can't have no party without music, am I right? So we're gonna be having
No,
DJ on the mix, in the mix, on the records, okay? Or maybe he ain't on the records no more. Maybe he in the they do the little thing online. But anyway, the point is that the point is that we have the music. We have the DJ with the music. He's going to be helping us to keep everything hype. He's going to be allowing us to do our line dances, get a little electrified in there, or throw them fans or whatever you need to do to shake a leg, okay? Then we're going to be going on into some entertainment, baby. We're going to reveal in a couple of weeks, maybe even less than that. We're going to reveal our entertainment, honey. We talking about singing, acting, and comedy. So we got some laughs coming to the scene. That's right. We got some laughs coming to the scene. And then on top of that, we gonna eat good. We gonna eat like we at the backyard cookout. Ain't that right, Preston?
absolutely.
Hey! We're gonna be eating some ribs, some mac and cheese, some chicken wings, some chicken tenders. We got some salads. We even got veggie burgers for those who don't eat meat. So come on over. We got you vegans. We got you. Listen, I ain't even eating meat right now myself, Preston. Did you know that? Yes, I ain't ate no meat in about 2 months now. So listen, we got something for everybody. We got some cakes. We got some cupcakes. We got some cobbler that's coming, I heard. Little cobbler in the house. Hey, we got some salads, some baked beans. Listen, we're going to have us a good time. We're going to eat and we're going to do this thing and we're going to do it big. And listen, you don't want to miss this party. Why? Because I know that you're looking for some moolah. I know you looking for some change. So guess what we're going to be doing at this event? We're going to be giving away money, Preston. We're
That's
going to be
what's
giving
up.
away
That's
the
what's
money.
up.
We're going to be giving it away, okay?
Oh
So
yeah.
when I say that we're going to be giving away money, we're going to be giving away electronics. We're also going to be giving away grants for those business owners that are watching. Y'all think we playing? Let me go ahead and put on the screen who going to be there. We got the amazing Dr. Tina J. Ramsey and myself. We are the ones that is bringing our clients and our students together so that we can put this media and wealth summit party on. And listen, we got the host. We talking about a visibility expert. We talking about somebody who's going to be keeping us hyped. And let me tell you, she is going to blow your mind with this visibility. She is not only seen, but she is also heard. And you're going to be able to see what I'm talking about when you come. Because guess what? Dr. Nikki Ziegler is hosting our event. Russ, that's right. If you heard of herpreneur, you need to get on in the room. Go now to Eventbrite and click on the Media and Wealth Summit. Get your tickets, get your VIP ticket, and stop playing games because I'm trying to tell you, she gonna have the crowd just hollering and screaming. I'm trying to tell you, hollering and screaming with visibility. She's gonna be able to like do things that listen, like she gonna be showing y'all how to do the doggone thing. If you ever wanted to be on TV, if you ever wanted to do a podcast, if you ever wanted to be seen and heard, you're gonna be able to look at Dr. Nikki Ziegler and know that she got it together. Okay, she got it together, and she's gonna be your role model, your example, your host for the visibility expert. Now then, we're gonna let me back up for a second. Some of y'all don't know Dr. Nikki Ziegler is pretty much a celebrity host. She's a celebrity. She does interviews for celebrities all over the world. We're talking about she was just at the Evolve conference with Sarah Jakes Roberts. She was just at the Evolve conference. I heard a little something about she might have had an opportunity to interview Oprah, Boys the Men. We're talking about the big dogs. We ain't talking about the small stuff. We're talking about the big dogs. So Dr. Nikki Ziegler in the room going to do the hosting, the visibility. And then we got Dr. Michael Finkley. He is coming in as our branding expert. Have you ever wanted a business where your brand, your company is a household name? So if you have had that desire, listen, I told y'all that you got to be ready for the blessing. Then you got to be in the room because Dr. Michael Finkley is going to come in and talk to us about how to put that stamp on your business, how to make sure that your business is able to be seen and heard in every household available. I'm talking about all throughout the globe. That's right. And he is also a celebrity podcaster. He has his own TV show and he has celebrities on there like Jennifer Hudson. We had the guy from The Circle. Well, I'm talking about all kinds of people that he interviews that he has on his show. So listen, y'all ain't just getting anybody. Y'all getting the top tier, the cream of the crop, the highest level that is possible for us to bring to this event for you. And then we got the amazing Shayna Ashby. Listen, she gonna bridge the gap between the communications for us. She's gonna help us to be able to go from being an employee to an employer. She's gonna show us how to talk about it, how to communicate to the people who you have as a boss versus the people who you have as employees and independent contractors, volunteers, and interns. She's gonna come to the table and show us how to open up our mouths and speak and how to bridge that gap between your people and the other people. Okay, we're gonna be able to learn how to talk right, how to walk right, how to act. We're gonna learn the whole nine. Now, I'm going to take a little pause right here, Preston. I'm going to take a little pause. So when I say that we are coming back to the stage and we're going to be talking about the wealth side. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the wealth side. Now, I'm going to be bringing to the table how to manage your money, how to get your credit fixed, how to get it fixed and keep it fixed, how to maintain having an 800 credit score, how to start from nothing and make it something. If you're trying to buy a house, we're going to be talking about real estate planning. If you're talking about retiring early or deciding that you want to just come off that job and have enough money that you ain't got to work no more in your life, then guess what we're going to be talking about? Trust funds and leaving a legacy and putting all of your savings and investments together. And Mr. Lee Williams is going to come into the stage and he is going to talk about getting that investment right. We ain't talking about no small stuff. Do you know what compound interest is? If you don't, then you need to be at the summit. Don't play with the party, okay? Make sure that you are here because Mr. Lee Williams is going to be telling us all about investing. Have you ever wondered why the bank wants your money so bad? Have you ever wondered why they always give you a sucker when you come to the bank? Because you a sucker for not knowing what you need to know that Mr. Lee Williams is going to share with us. Okay? That's the reason why. So make sure that you come to this party because you're going to receive wealth investment ideas. He is going to bring to the table to you a way that you can accrue $1 million in a short period of time, all based on the knowledge, the wealth of information that he's going to bring. And then last but not least, we got the amazing Dr. Mary Hancock. She is our very own KBBU coach. She is going to be talking to us about grants because she is the grant expert. She's not only going to be talking to us about grants, she's going to teach us how to do the grants, and she's going to give away some grants. Did you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Let me just pause for a second. I know I'm talking a lot. I know I am. But I'm trying to tell you right now, Dr. Mary is going to give away the grants. So why are you playing games? You need to go right now to Eventbrite, or you can go to kbbulllc.com and you can click click on the link for the Media and Wealth Summit party so that you can get your tickets today, tonight. Listen, don't wait because we don't know when those tickets are going to be sold out. And even if you are a business owner and you want the opportunity to sell your products or services, this is your opportunity. 350 people available at your fingertips to be able to buy into your product or service. We can make it better at KBBU, but listen, make sure that you get in those private strategy sessions with the associate certification before you come to this event. Make sure that you get your ticket and you tell a friend. Then make sure that you tell your family member. Why? Because somebody's gonna get their boo at this event, okay? Don't you want to have a like-minded person coming to this event, Preston? Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? I'm trying to tell them what's gonna happen. Somebody gonna meet their boo thing at this event.
Oh
So you better
yeah.
have your stuff together. Your finances, your personal finances, your retirement, your investment plan, all of it, credit, finances, and media. You talking about you want to get your business out there. You trying to figure out like how you gonna do it, how you gonna write these books, how you gonna get the world to know who you are. Listen, it's through the media side and it's through the web side. You gotta have both. You can't have one. You gotta have both. So listen, don't you want to come to this event, be able to have a good time, learn the kind of information that are hidden secrets that ain't nobody willing to tell you? Let me tell you right now, these tickets are really worth about $500 to I say $500 to $1,000 a pop with everything that we get ready to share, with the fun and things that we're doing to make sure that we celebrate you. Listen, I'm trying to tell you right now, these tickets are less than $200. You can't go nowhere else and get the information that we get ready to drop on you, and the fun and the laughter, all of the things all mixed into one. You can't go nowhere else and get that. You can't go nowhere else. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. Listen, don't be playing around with your ticket. Go right now to either Eventbrite or kbbullc.com. Click on the Media and Wealth Summit as it pops up, and you will be in the room. And we are going to be so excited to meet you there. Preston, is there anything you want to say? I know I done talked a lot.
Now you know when I crack a smile, you know it's coming. Michelle failed to let y'all know that the type of suckers they get with at the bank are actually dumb suckers. I saw that one day and was like, really? This is what we doing? Y'all
Got
playing
the
us like that?
specific dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb. Because the
Dumb
stuff that you
suckers.
don't know, the stuff
You
that
know,
you
and
don't
it was
know
so
will
funny.
hurt you.
Now when people go in debate, they gonna start looking.
Yeah, they gonna look.
They gonna
Yes,
pay
they are
attention.
gonna look. And they
It's stuck in
should
their
look.
head now. Now they go like,
That's
they
right.
really are dumb suckers.
So what do you don't know about the bank and the reason why they gave you the dumb sucker in the first place? Because you the dumb. That's what it's saying. That's what the bank is telling you. You the dumb. You the sucker. You the one that they have information that you don't know. And we are gonna tell you this at the event, and you ain't got your ticket yet. I don't understand, Preston. What's going on?
I
Like
don't know,
you've
but
been
Michelle,
asking and praying for the blessing. The blessing is
yeah,
here, and you ain't taking advantage of it. Oh, so you ain't got the capacity. Oh, so you ain't got the character. You ain't got the income. Well, guess what? If you go and get your ticket, you will have all three.
the
Stop playing
first and
games.
foremost, the ticket is an investment, right? This whole
Woo.
event is an investment in your future. Michelle said something earlier. I was watching Michelle's YouTube or whatever post it was when I made that reply. And I'm gonna tell you right now, my money is unemployed. I make money, but my money is unemployed. Like my money ain't making me no money. I get
Now
it and I give it back out. And I gotta
that
stop
part.
doing that. It ain't nothing worse. Let me give you a real world example. I had to get my air conditioner fixed. It ain't nothing worse than having that handful of money that didn't belong to me. I made it, but I made it for
Ooh.
somebody else. I ain't making it for me.
Man,
I made that for somebody else.
to give it
It
away.
was a needed event, but it hurt my soul to hand all that money over there. It was a big old head of lettuce too. I was like, oh my
Ooh, I
God.
believe it. I
And like I had
believe it.
carpet on. I couldn't open my hand. I didn't want to give it. Oh no, don't do it. But like I said, what Michelle is telling y'all, she is telling y'all the truth in the gospel when it comes to your finances and your well-being. And I'm gonna say that again. My money is unemployed. I gotta start a system. Well, it's systems out there, but I gotta find me one, and I'm gonna find at this summit to where when I bring money in before it goes out, it makes more money before it leaves. And right now, that's not happening. And I can tell y'all to y'all face, yes, I'm okay, but I'm not okay. I want to be more than okay.
That
And
part.
yeah, and
That
I'm
part right
just
there.
not only am I one of Michelle's, teachers, I'm also a client,
Booyah! Booyah!
We ain't
See,
up here
we
just
don't.
talking to be talking. We ain't trying to tell y'all nothing cool to keep y'all on the stream. We actually utilizing everything we talk about. And I don't have any notes, not a single note. Every time we come on these sessions, we are speaking from the heart. We are speaking from the soul. And we sharing it with y'all. That's why we record it. So you can't say, I don't remember what you said. Yes, you do. You was watching. You recorded it. Yeah, you do.
That's right, Preston. Thank you so much, guys, for watching us tonight. We hope that you have pulled away some nuggets that you can take throughout your entire life, especially for your business and your personal life, for your family, for generations to come. And if you are not subscribed, stop playing with us, stop dating us, and go ahead and marry us. Go ahead and lock in with the KB. Michelle Green YouTube channel and social media everywhere. Stop playing games. Go ahead and get your ticket for the Media and Wealth Summit tonight. Go ahead and tell your friends, your family. Listen, aren't you tired of your family suffering? Aren't you tired of going through, like Preston is saying, handing money over to somebody else? Don't you want to keep that money for yourself and your family so that you can do the things that you have really been designed to do and created to do in this earth? Let's get it done together. That's what this party is all about. So I've already put it out there. Y'all know where to go. You know what to do. You see KBBU right across the bottom of the screen. You can call us. You can go to our website. Whatever you need, we are really here for you. So let's stop playing games and let's get ready to change our life so we'll be ready for the blessing. Until next week, we'll see you at 9:30 next Wednesday, as always. And take care and be blessed. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.